Well, the Yankees get their third baseman. Hey guys, welcome back to Art and Sports. It's been a very long time. I am not at all surprised to see the Yankees make a move for a third baseman. I'm a little shocked in some ways that it was Ryan McMahon, but at the same time I'm not shocked in other ways. They've been rumored to Ryan McMahon for the last few years, especially back when he was a second baseman, when the Yankees were about ready to give up on Gleyber Torres. Obviously, they ended up going after Jazz Chisholm instead last year. That turned out to work very well for us, even though Gleyber said he wasn't moving from second. They put Jazz at third. It got them to the World Series last year. Obviously, it didn't end the way they wanted it to, but hey, Jazz is back at second this year. DJ's gone. Peraza's doing okay. Not great, not terrible. But they're like, we need someone who's a solidified Gold Glove at third base, and that is what Ryan McMahon can be. He's a left-handed hitter, so I think that short portion right field is going to play to his advantage. I think we'll see an uptick in average because he's got a lot of pop, but Coors Field is a really deep right field that even with the whole gravity thing and the air resistance, doesn't always matter with players who don't have that natural power and rely more on the actual launch angle, so much more so than their power. A couple prospects heading back to Colorado from the Yankees. I believe there are a couple pitchers, both at the AA level, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too familiar with those guys, so I don't know much about them. I do know Ryan McMahon is hitting about .217 on the season, so obviously, offensively, not a point you really want to be at. But again, they were looking more for that defensive upgrade because the last couple weeks for the Yankees has been not very great in the field. Lost the series to Toronto mostly because of errors. Didn't sweep the Braves because of errors. Just wasn't their day. Wasn't their week really. So I think they needed a little bit more time out of the All-Star break to really get going. They're 3-3 in their last 6. They were off yesterday and started a 3-game set against the Fighting Phils tonight. I think it's going to be tough. Obviously, the Yankees aren't going to have McMahon ready to go tonight. It may be a Chase Headley situation back in 2016, 2015, whatever it was, where he showed up mid-game and then ended up getting a walk-off hit. It's possible. He should be available tomorrow. If not, then definitely on Sunday. Will Warren goes tonight, so that should be a decent game. I forget who's pitching for the Phils. But I'm excited. I think it'll be a good matchup all around. Really excited to see what Ryan McMahon brings to the table for the Yankees. Under contract through the rest of this season, next season, and the season after, signing that 6-year, $70 million contract back in 2022, I believe it was. So, I'd like to see what's going to happen. It does make me wonder between Jazz, Oswald Peraza, even Trent Grisham, and then McMahon. There's going to be one guy who's an odd man out, so we'll see who that is. Not necessarily so much for this year, but this upcoming off-season or next trade deadline. So we'll see what happens there. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for me. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so you know when we help out the channel. And I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace, I'm out.